Hi there. Welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Five. And this week, we're going to be talking about 5 wellness hacks that you're definitely going to want to try, okay? If you're not trying them already. Obviously, we all love hacks. They're all great. Some are better than others, but we've got a few that we think you'll like. So the first is really kind of get your act together in terms of clearing your space, clearing your mind. You know, Marie Kondo really has it right that things that don't spark joy, maybe they don't belong in your life anymore. And I think because she is an organizer, people think very much that you're really talking about organizing when you talk about sparking joy, but it really extends to anything in your life. So if you really want to get clear, it's more than just your closet. It's how you feel, it's relationships, it's all those things. So get rid of things and get everything together, and that's huge. You're going to feel a lot better. Next, seriously think about taking up the practice of meditation. Now, there are all kinds of forms of meditation. I actually was trained in transcendental meditation, where you sit in silence repeating a mantra for 20 minutes. But over the years, I found that even though I appreciate transcendental meditation, and the studies about transcendental meditation are incredible in terms of what it can do, my mind is very, very active, and for me, a guided meditation actually works best. So that's what I do. But experiment. See, it's a wonderful practice, and it's an incredible road to wellness step. Next, another thing that I do, kind of a modified version, is intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is a great way to train the body to not overeat. And you know, some people may say, well, that doesn't make any sense because you can eat tons of food in a limited amount of time and still be intermittent fasting, but still eating a lot. Actually, what happens is you set your goals, you go on a regimen, and it really kind of organically trains your body not to eat as much. So I know most people do kind of what's called the traditional intermittent fasting, which is don't eat after 8 o'clock and don't eat before noon the next day. I do something a little bit differently, but the whole main thing is to have a window of about 13 hours where your body is just digesting your food, and it's so much better for your gut health and so much better for that mind-gut connection that a lot of wellness practitioners are really seeing the tremendous connection between the brain, the mind, the gut, and really feeling better. So I would say, if you can, try some variation of intermittent fasting and see if that works for you. So next, there is an unbelievable practice that really is shown to be a great brain stimulus, and that's journaling. So I know most people journal in the morning. I actually journal in the morning, and I find it to be a great way to start the day. It took me a while because I was constantly thinking, oh my God, I have to just jump into work right away. I can't spend time with my journals. But once you start this incredible practice, you will really feel so much better, and you'll see your creativity is boosted exponentially. So that is a great hack. Next, get enough sleep. So I was always of the mind that I could operate really, really well on 6 hours of sleep, but it is really detrimental to your health. So if you're operating on 6 hours, 5 hours, try to get that up to 7 at least. It is something that you're going to appreciate. Your body is going to appreciate. The cognitive effects on sleeping 7 hours versus 5 or 6 are really, there's a vast difference. So those are the Warrior 5 recommendations in terms of our wellness hacks to have you feel great. Get your mind cleared, get everything together. That's first. Get your mind, your desk, your closets, everything. Get those papers out of the way. Meditate if you can. Try a form of intermittent fasting. Journal. And get enough sleep. Okay? Did I do 5? I think I did. Yeah. So, definitely. Those are all great little tips for you. And let me just make sure I did that. Get your stuff together. Meditate. Intermittent fasting. Journaling. Get enough sleep. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you back here next week for another Warrior 5. Have an amazing week. And get on that road to wellness. You'll be happy you did.